You already heard about it. Friend jealous and y'all so in the next discussing things. Pick up your phone and call. So real, talking about facts and metaphysical. So deep, you gon' need a rap to make sure you stay afloat. So baby, don't you change that station. Be a part of this history that's in the making. It don't matter what you're doing, just save it. And we can get back to it later. Later, later, later. And you can get some of this flavor. Flavor, flavor, flavor. Cause real recognize real. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. Hey, yo, Shaw. Hey, listen, I tuned in one night, man. I appreciate that, man. That was real. Hey, real recognize real is a G-Love. Always be yourself, never be a fraud. Lashes up and down, color seesaw. Stay woke, triple R, ringing the alarm. French chiller, internet, independent. Made from pure chocolate, in the vanilla. Caught up in the rain under your umbrella. Always rock the house from the roof to the cellar. That's why I gotta tune in. When you're on camera, I hope they zoom in. So many shows, so you let the phones in. I'm around, they addicted, so you can move in. Cause real recognize real. Always turned up, so lean back to the chill. Ain't thinking about drama, ain't thinking about bills. Natural guys, no pills. Just shit, baby. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. Real recognize real.
Hey, real recognize real. Hey, welcome back, y'all, to the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. I am your host, Franchella.
And got my girl co-host, Lynette.
Hey. Once again, y'all, we have an exciting show for you guys. Listen, we got some wonderful ladies waiting in the green room to come up to talk to you about what they doing. They are the ladies from my play, his stage play, Twisted Seasons, and as well as Lynette, the co-host. They all were phenomenal in this play, and we want to see what they're doing now. You know, what they've been up to. It's been over about 3 years now. Time flies, right?
It does.
And we just want to see what those guys are up to because, I mean, we follow them. We see them doing some fabulous things, but we want you to find out and to know what they're doing. Okay, so we might get into some hood news later, but for now, we don't want you guys to have to wait. Okay, so we're going to bring up our first guest,
the cast of Twisted.
Sparkle.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello, gorgeous ladies. I love that. Real recognize real. Hey, Franchella swear I can't dance, but I was back here jamming, dancing.
I know that's right. You know, you can do a little two-step. That's cool.
I'll be dancing like nobody watching.
I know that's right.
That's the way to do it.
I love it. So what we're going to do is we want to introduce you to our viewers, and then we want to get into talk about a little bit about what you've been up to and what you're doing before we bring up the next Twisted Season cast. Okay,
cool.
Take it away.
So Sparkle Velvet is a radio personality as well, y'all. So she's with We Talk Weekly, one of Philly's top recognized radio shows, TV, and podcasts. Sparkle is a Philly native and has acting experience in theater as well as in movies. She is a beautiful mother who enjoys helping others and believes in healthy living. Yes. She is currently working on Rick Watson's production play, which will be coming out soon. And she is the owner and operator of Viana Organics, a CBD and cannabis company, y'all. Ooh-wee! also one of the cast members. She's the lead
Lead.
cast member in Twisted Seasons. Which was phenomenal. She did a phenomenal job. So welcome, Sparkle, to the Real Recognized Real Talk radio show. Welcome, welcome,
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you
Welcome.
guys. That was
Welcome.
an excellent bio. That was a nice bio.
I throw a little thing in there.
I see that. I see that. Oh my goodness. I am so honored and so excited to be here. I really am. So thank you both, Franchella and Lynette, for having me on.
We're
Oh,
excited to have you. Thank you
yes,
for
we
joining.
are. We are. So
Okay.
tell us, Sparkle, since Twisted Seasons, what I mean, besides some of the things that Lynette just mentioned, tell us how you know are evolving and what are you doing?
Well,
So Twisted.
wait. Don't jump
Okay.
into it yet. Tell us about your experience in Twisted Seasons first, and then tell us what you're doing now.
Okay, will do. Okay, Twisted Seasons was an amazing play. It was suspenseful. It was just excellent women, and I mean, Franchella. To this day, I still give you kudos for doing the directing, the noises. I mean, you know, the sound
Sound.
effects, all
Yes.
of that. I mean, you really was a one woman show, and I know that behind every great woman, there's a great team, and the cast and everyone else did an amazing job. I was honored to be a part of that production. I met some amazing people. The script alone made it was like, yo, like, and I can't give it away because I
Can't
gotta
give
tell
it
it.
away, yeah,
Like,
right.
wait, yeah, don't give it away.
Okay.
But it was something that people at the end of the play was actually coming up to me saying that that was something that happened in their family. One woman was crying and saying that she experienced something very similar to what your creative mindset did, Franchella. And she said that, you know, it was good to know that she didn't go through this alone. Some people keep
Right.
certain things to themselves. And
Mhm.
September, it was like some of the things that September was doing, which is what I'm going to talk about that I'm doing now as a business owner, as someone who, you know, took care of her mother or, you know, was that sounding board. So there's some of the things that September was like, oh, I can really connect and relate to that.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout
Awesome.
out to, like you said,
Thank
shout out to Franchella, because Franchella likes to promote other people, but she don't really promote herself.
Right,
And
right.
you know, she was the creative mind
thank
behind Twisted
you.
Seasons,
Yes.
the writer,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
producer, the
But without
director.
you guys, for listen, like you said, you know, if it wasn't for the cast who brought the script to life, you know, there would be no Twisted Seasons. And
Right.
you,
Absolutely.
everybody did such a phenomenal job, you know, from the beginning. I mean, I went back before the show and I started looking at the first reading, the second reading, the
Wow.
rehearsals, and cracking up laughing. I do have some footage that I'm going to pull up a
Oh
little
Lord.
later to
Yo,
show y'all.
yo, yo.
Yes.
And for those that don't know, Lynette actually was my young mother. She must have had me when I was
I
17.
know.
I mean, because
When she was 10. She had you when she was 10.
at
I
10,
know.
right, right. But we had went on the radio show and who was that at what's his name? Manuel.
Manuel.
Manuel. Yeah.
Manuel.
He was
Yeah.
like, this is the youngest mother that I've ever seen. Like, wait a minute. But it was so perfect. It really
Right.
was. I mean, it
Right.
was definitely everything worked out
Thank
wonderfully.
you so much for accepting the lead,
Yeah, you
for
are.
knocking it out the box,
Yes.
and
Awesome.
you
I
know,
didn't even know I was the lead until you
right.
told
You
me.
were the lead. Yes.
Oh my goodness. So but
Okay.
Twisted Season was it will always and I don't want to get emotional, but it was the last play that I was in that my father saw. There was a few plays that
Yeah.
I did before Twisted Season that he was able to come to, but that was actually the last play. He was on chemotherapy when he came to see that play. He wasn't
Oh,
feeling up to it, but he knew something that I didn't know, and that may
right.
have been it, that this would be the last time he see me doing something that I'm passionate about.
Right. And then plus the play being about the connection between the daughters and their fathers.
Yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah.
That too played a part in it. The thing about that though is that mine is a little bit reversed. It was my
Right.
father who raised me. So, I wasn't able to really connect with the character until I got into character mode. But having that relationship with the dad and not having it made me know that let me allow September to feel what it does to want to have that craving for your father,
Right.
because I knew what that felt like. So it was
Absolutely.
an amazing
Absolutely.
play. So
And shout out to Kim Ontario Wilson, who also jumped
yes,
into action, and she
yes.
also helped pull everything together with the actors and having them really get into character with her professionalism. So I want to thank her and shout her out as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out to Kim. That's right.
Yeah.
Kim actually, yeah, she definitely did that and helped me with a
Yeah.
few of my lines and
Mhm.
getting into character. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yep. So,
Now,
Awesome.
um,
fast
So
forward.
now all
Fast
about you.
forward. Where
Yeah.
are you now?
So where am I now? So I'll just go probably in the order of what you said with the bio. I'm with We Talk Weekly. We've been going strong. I want to say 5 years now. I've been
Wow.
with We Talk Weekly.
Nice.
It's Charles. It's Lauren. Charles is the host. Lauren is the co-host. Myself. I'm the correspondent. We have Lily. She started out as our intern, then she our social media curator, and now she too is doing segments as a correspondent. And then we have Stacy, who is our producer, and just that team. You would think that on a bigger scale that it was so many people behind the scenes with that, and it's just us and bringing things to life. So we just got into a new studio called Creative Media Studio, out in
Congratulations.
Nice.
Springfield slash AKA Clifton Heights. We're
Nice.
actually doing a referral program for people who are looking for a studio space that need one. It has excellent vibes, like the walls are painted with certain colors. It's like has a green room. So if you talk to us, we'll go ahead and get you the We Talk Weekly discount price for going through us. So
Nice.
yeah, we're actually we're doing big things for 2022.
So tell them
Awesome.
when you're on.
We are on Saturdays at 8:30. We are all over social media. Anything We Talk Weekly, from our website to Twitter to Instagram to TikTok, everything We Talk Weekly. We talk about entertainment news. I do my segment called the Good News and Bad News. Some of the similar to your hood reports. Um, I give a little bit more in-depth information, like we just covered about the fire in Philadelphia. I do like a little public service announcement at the end about different things on how to either circumvent or prevent those type of things, like getting fire alarms, fire extinguishers, giving you informational numbers, things like that. So we all tie it in. Like I said, we got music, entertainment, sports, interviews with um, actors, artists. It's just, the list goes on and on. And then another part of the good news, bad news is that I look for Philadelphians who have good news, bought a house, got a book, and then, try to go ahead and feature their segments.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. So that's a beautiful thing. I'm happy to be a part of the We Talk Weekly family.
Yeah.
Other things that's going on, as you mentioned, I have a CBD line.
Yeah.
I have an e-line online at CBD. However, I'm native of Philadelphia, but I live in South Jersey. And in South Jersey, we have just opened up for cannabis. So I have now turned my e-store
Wow.
into a brick and mortar in Pensauken. I will be
Nice.
having like a soft opening and then a grand opening. My business is called Vayana Organics. I'll be submitting for my cannabis license March 15th. I already know God has ordained it. My
Yes.
ancestors, my father, grandmother, aunts, all of them who are up above has says I gave it to you. You got it. So,
Right.
um,
Right.
and
I
the
mean, I don't mean to, I
go
don't mean
ahead.
to say this, but because it is like cannabis, and it's like, oh Lord, I know it's puff give, but like,
And see, and
man,
I'm so glad you said that, Franchella. The beautiful thing that cannabis is, and what Viana Organics does, is that I have an undergrad in healthcare and management. I've worked in oncology for over 25 years at some of the biggest hospitals in Philadelphia and Virginia, and started a lot of their oncology programs. So I'm able to give people what the misconceptions are of
About
cannabis, CBD, things like that. That
right.
when you abuse water, you can, suffocate your lungs or
Now,
drown your lungs out. So anything that is abused will not work. You know what I
right.
mean? But when
Right.
it's used appropriately and properly, and we're going to tell you about not abusing it, it can be so beneficial. Big Pharma does not want cannabis to become legalized like it is, because it puts them out of business. You know
Right.
what I mean? When you take opioids or narcotics for cancer patients for pain, it binds up the intestines. You can't poop. You get constipated. It wears on your kidney, your liver, things of that nature. Whereas though you can take tinctures of cannabis, put it sublingually under the tongue, it gets into the bloodstream quicker, and then it will help with the pain, because we have what they call an endocannabinoid system, which is naturally in the body. This is something that helps produce that to allow your body to get homeostasis. So if you want to know more about either Cannabis University, CBD University, go to my website at VayanaOrganics.com or Vayana Organics, any social media, you'll find me.
Yeah.
Spell it for the people in the back.
I definitely will. It's spelled Vayana, V as in Victor, AYAN, the word organics with an S, Vayana Organics. It actually is Polynesian for, it's for the girl takes the water from the rock, or rock water. So it's basically just pure. It actually comes from like the yogi world, just speaking about
I
how
drink
you're
their
closer
tea.
to the earth, huh?
Mhm. I drink yogi teas.
Okay, yeah. So it's basically saying how natural and holistic, and that's where the word Bayana comes from. Funny story again, and I know I don't want to take up too much time because I know the other ladies are coming on, but I'm having my third grandchild
Oh,
in May.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Taurus.
I have my 5-year-old, and then I have my 19-year-old, my 19-month-old, not 19-year,
Oh, about to say,
19 month
really?
old, and then my grandbaby. But my grandbaby, it's going to be a girl. Her mother name is Tiana. My son name is Vincent. So they're taking the T off, put in a V, and her name is Viana. So it's
Oh,
very close to Viana.
Right.
Bye. Oh, love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Awesome.
thank you.
Awesome.
And then the very last one, in a huge one, February 13th. And thank you, Lynette, because Lynette actually told this screenplay director, Rick Watson, about me. And that's how I actually joined that team. He has a play coming out called Your Girlfriend Needs to Mind Her Business, February 13th, 1906 Rittenhouse. And I actually play the lead, the wife of, my best friend need to mind her business. Like, she in everybody's business. I play Cheryl, and I'm
Nice.
looking forward to that. So yeah, so I
Nice.
hope you guys come out and everyone come out to support that.
Yeah, I know Rick needs to call me and check my schedule before he start putting all my favorites in his thing, because everybody that he has had in there now, including you, I cannot come because I will be away. So I'm like, listen,
Oh
Rick, if you're
my
looking
gosh!
at this show, before you put any of my favorites into your productions, please give me a call, because I want to support you, and I want to support them. But
Absolutely.
unfortunately, I know you'll rock it.
Thank
Exactly.
you for that. Thank you. Thank
You're
you. I'm
welcome.
so sad. What part of the world you gonna be at this time, Franchella?
Canada.
Canada?
Canada.
Yep, Quebec, Canada, for their winter festival.
Wow, I love
Yeah,
it. I love it.
yep. I
You're one
can't wait.
woman that, if you have to say, if you don't like your life, then change it. Like,
Yep.
you're the, like, hey, where you go and the things you do is just, it's amazing.
She
It
truly
is amazing.
lives. She
So
truly lives.
yes. So what we're going to do is, because I'm gonna put you back in the green room. Do not go anywhere, and I'm gonna
Okay.
bring up our next guest. Okay. All
Yep,
right.
I'll be on standby.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. We'll see you in a minute. Let's see.
Ooh, do we have-
Hi.
Hi, star of the story.
Yeah. Hi,
What's
Skye.
up?
First time.
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all doing? It's good to see y'all.
good to
You
see you
too.
as
I
You
know I just seen y'all
well.
not too long ago.
I know.
I
Happy
know,
New
having a good
Year.
time, right? Having a good
Yes,
time.
yes, always, always.
So we
What's
want to
going on?
introduce you.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Skye England, also known as Star of the Story, is an actress and singer residing in Philadelphia. She has been performing on stage since the third grade. She stopped briefly to become a mother, but after her children were grown, she started acting again in both stage plays and film. She starred in A Stranger in My Bed by T. Tunnel Harris. Shout out to T, which is on Amazon Prime now, and she has acted in web series of House of Secrets. I was a co-star all in House of Secrets, Church Star Secrets, and all that good stuff. And she's also one of the cast members for Twisted Seasons. She went
Yes.
on to do several stage plays and film, as well as perform as a professional singer. Skye is a woman of many gifts and is currently working as an actress and an herbal life consultant. She just wrapped up her acting in a film, Red Lights. Shout out to Lavita Cameron. Red Lights is coming out. She also will be in Hustle, Adam Sandler's Hustle. I too, if they don't cut me out, I too will be in there too. If they keep don't edit me out, Adam. Like no. Um, Again, she is an actress, and the latest thing that she's working on is a musical titled Awoke. She's one of the cast members in a musical titled Awoke. So welcome.
Yes.
I'll
Welcome.
tell you, it's the bios. I swear,
It's the
you
bio for me,
giving
right?
life. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Yes. I love it.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be back on here again. Was this the third or fourth time?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because, hey,
It's your family, like Franchella say, once
Yes,
you come on, you have your family. So the door is always
exactly.
open.
absolutely.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
tell us a little about your character in Twisted Seasons before we go forwards.
Okay. If I start shivering, it's because it's cold where I'm at right now. So, I'm in Twisted Seasons. I played the nightclub singer, and I also played a waitress. But a waitress and hurried up and got Lynette her, her food, and then changed real quick, and then became the singer. So, but it was fun doing it. That was the first play since I swear to goodness since the sixth grade that I sang in,
Wow.
and no one else had heard me singing, since then. But I'm glad, Franco, that you did give me a chance, to get out and show my guns. Cause like we were rehearsing like before we even got on stage, and well, I had to do my mic check, and I can't remember if it was Kim or somebody else. They said, "That was you." I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, okay." So so that was good. But I had so much fun, and then meeting everybody and Francella, all the kudos that they were talking about earlier, I give that all to you also, as well as your professionalism. Like, you really held it down. Like, you made sure everybody was on point.
Yeah.
We can have fun, but you're going to be serious at the same time. Oh, be
Exactly.
here on time.
Yes.
Okay, I don't play that. So,
There you go. Thank
so
you.
yes,
But
thank you for
but
allowing me
thank
to do
you
that.
one as well,
Mm,
for bringing life to the club scene, with your
thank you.
beautiful voice
Oh,
and, just always being on time and playing your role to the fullest,
thank
adding extra that wasn't even part of it to bring that character to life. So I thank you as
you.
well. Yes,
Oh,
thank
you're
It's
welcome.
dropping like
Thank
it's
you.
hard.
Oh,
you.
shucks. Okay.
So tell us what you're doing now. Like what you got coming up?
Oh goodness. Okay, so I have been like I had my bio. I have been doing plays, but I stopped because I definitely wanted to like dive more into doing film. So when I did start, I mean, I did do a short film. I did not show anybody because I didn't like how I looked. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna get back into it. So when I did do it like a year later, that's when I was doing the Church Folk Secrets with T. Nell Harris, and then she did a spin-off of it with House of Secrets. Like I came in on the back end, like when she was finishing Church Folk Secrets, and I was replacing someone for the role of Roberta. And So I did that. Then we did House of Secrets, and of course, because of COVID, not everybody was available, and there were other things that were going on. So she had actually cut that short. So it's like maybe just 2 episodes of like a special edition that's on YouTube, so you can find it on there. And then I did her movie that she said she had an idea for it, and she was like, "I want you to star in it." So that's Strange in My Bed. That's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And when I seen something, I was okay. So I was a little heavier set. I see myself on YouTube, and I'm
Right.
like,
That's what
"Oh,
well, that's what I was going to ask you to talk about because you have you sell like a detox and everything. So
yes." I said,
you
"Yes, we'll get
lost
to that."
major weight and
Oh my goodness. I had gotten on Herbalife. I actually was on Herbalife since 2019. And after that, like I stopped for a little bit because there were some things going on in my life. But I looked at myself on the YouTube and I said, "Oh, this cannot happen," because it's always known that the camera puts 10 pounds on you. So
Mhm.
that's not what the camera did. I did that. So I
Uh-huh.
was like, if I want to do more with what I'm doing with filming, I definitely have to get on my A game. So just knowing how this is my passion, like you said, I've done this since the third grade. So I definitely want to be that A-lister. One day y'all gonna see it on Hollywood Boulevard. But anyway, so
Right.
I made sure that I had gotten, like, I was doing challenges with Herbalife, and I was staying consistent on that. So by the time we did do the filming for A Stranger in My Bed, a few months later, after I hopped back on everything, I was like, I said, I want to do the action part. I want to do everything. So yeah, I was playing like a crazy person, pulling dead weight. So it was like, that's the only way I was gonna be able to do it is if I was like doing the weights and just
Right.
doing the exercises and everything. And I had a lot of fun doing that because it was different from other roles that I played. And then I've gone on to do like extras for Teach No Harris. And then I also starred in the something else that she actually she was a uh, I can't even get a producer,
Executive.
and yeah, an executive producer. I think it was her best friend Tamika Hall had a documentary, and I starred as one of the three women that were being portrayed in that movie. And the woman I portrayed was Robin M. Sample, and it was talking about all of their domestic violent abuses that they had gone through from childhood or from when they had gotten older and they had gotten with someone. And these women, what they survived, it was crazy.
And
And the
that's
fact
based
that
on a
they're
true story.
right, yes, it is a true story actually.
Mhm.
So the one thing I've always wanted to do was also play a true life story. This isn't going to be my last, but it was decent because like it was crazy when we first seen each other on set. We looked at each other and we looked just alike. So we both just like hugged each other and started crying. And it was just crazy. Like it just felt really, really good. But it was a very emotional thing. Like I had a lot of people that were out there with us when we were filming. Like I'm something that was being done, like the police were coming past, like people like, is she okay? It was
Wow.
like, we're
Wow.
doing something right here. But it's like it was a very when they did my part, not saying nobody else's was, but it was a lot of cars that were watching. And one part that was being done, it was just crazy that everybody was there, and it was very emotional. And the
Yeah.
fact that Robin was there to see her part being played out, and she said she hadn't never seen it played out, and the fact that she had to relive it again, that was, I had
Traumatic.
to, yes, it was very
Mhm.
traumatic for her. But she was just blessed that it's getting out there, it's helping someone else, all their stories. Once you see those red flags going up, it's like you have to know when to go.
Right.
So but when you're in love with someone, the heart knows what it wants, so there's nothing you can do about that. But um what is being streamed on, something was going on with the link, so I would like to put it out there, but I don't even know what's going on. But anyway, but that's out there. But it's called She Wins, Beyond the Bruises. And then I've gone on to do a play called Enemy in the Mirror, and I've done that 2 times. And I just got a call from Diane Mapp, who actually did that play. And now that's about, I delved on anorexia and how something that stemmed from my childhood, how it got me to be where, I was anorexic, or I was dealing with something, as far as anorexia. So I had gotten a call the other day to be a part of her play again that she's now doing. At first it was with adults, now it's with youngsters. So the fact that she's asking me to come back on, that's a, honor right there. And
Right.
So
and
you took
then
on
yes,
some heavy
I
roles.
did. I
And,
did.
and
Yes.
I mean, in terms of the deepness of what the women in these roles go through. So
Yes.
so oftentimes you also need to get some counsel thereafter,
Yes.
because
Yes.
a lot
Yes.
of the because even though you're acting, sometimes
It
in your
comes with a
humanness you
consequence.
can't help but feel right. You can't help but
Mhm.
feel some of the pain that some of the
Yes.
women that you portray
Absolutely.
have gone through.
Yes.
So
Yes.
keep in mind to guard your mental space
Hmm.
in that way, that you know how to turn it off when you need
You
Yes.
have to. You see what
Yes.
happened to what's his name that played the Joker?
Yeah, exactly. I forgot his
exactly.
name, but I know exactly who you're
I know
talking
who
Yeah,
about.
you're talking
you
about.
But
know,
yeah,
they
they
get
were
into these
like,
characters so much, and it
right,
really
you
affects their
become
mental
them.
state. And so
Right.
Exactly.
you have to be able to learn how to turn it on
Turn it on
and
and turn it
turn it
off.
off, and say this is not my life, or
Right.
this is fiction, whatever the case may be, and
Right.
Hmm.
and be able to be sane, because the mental state,
Yes.
is nothing to play with. It
It
really is.
really
Exactly.
isn't. Because when I
Especially
did
if you're
do,
going through things in your personal life yourself, sometimes those things can trigger
yes.
different types of emotions. You
Right.
deliver it well because you can
Mhm.
relate, but
Right.
at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're protecting your mental space,
Yes.
because, like Franchella mentioned, the guy who played
The Joker.
Batman, the Joker
Hmm.
rather, in Batman.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you have to be mindful of those things, because a lot of times it's real. You
It
Hmm.
know,
is real.
it
It
is
is.
real, and these things can happen
Hmm.
in real life. So just make
Hmm.
sure that after you take on these roles,
Hmm.
find some solace or meditation space for yourself.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
Yes. Like one of my best friends told me to do the same thing, because while I was doing Enemy in the Mirror the very first time, of course my part called for crying. I cried in the audition. They asked me once if I get the part, would I take myself out of it? And I told them no, because although it's something that would be emotional to me, I know I can impact someone else out there, as far as my role was concerned. And every rehearsal, I cried. And it got to a point that Stephen Gardner, who was the director of the play, he was like, okay, Skye, we're going to sit you off for right now. And at first, I was starting to play off, but then they ended with me, and there were just tears all over the place. And but yeah, it had gotten to a point where I had to figure out and how to de-escalate, like
right? How to
Well,
do
once
that's
you get
because,
home.
you're right, and I just want to say this because we're going to bring up Shanice.
Hmm.
You don't have to go anywhere, right? Because I want to
No, I don't have to go
show some
anywhere.
pieces of y'all in Twisted Seasons. But I, what I was going to say, about they tell you when you bringing out these emotions, like when to cry, think
Hmm.
of something in your own life that's
Yeah.
devastating, or that would make you
Yeah.
cry. So
Hmm.
when you trigger that and you think of something that
It
could
brings up a
happen
lot.
or did happen,
Yes,
it's uncontrollable.
it
It's like
is.
at
It
that
really
point,
is.
you can't cut it off, and then you're emotional wreck. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, you have to really find that common ground when it comes to bringing
Yeah.
out emotions in any of these films or plays or anything like
Hmm.
that. But you're doing a phenomenal job. You're doing
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you
excellent.
so much. Thank
And
you.
so, where can people find you at, Skye?
Okay, so I am on Instagram, Skye, SKYE _ of the story. And then as well as Facebook under Kim Yates England. So you can find me there.
Okay. I want to
Yeah.
bring up Shanice, but she doesn't look like she is in the green room.
Oh
Um,
no.
so I wanted to, before for Sparkle, I should have played her piece. Let me see if I can play your piece to separate. Um,
Gotcha.
Now I gotta take off the cute glasses and put on the eyeglasses. I can't. Okay.
I got my little readers on tonight. So.
All right.
Oh my God.
Let's see if I can share this video.
Video.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
So you are about to watch Twisted Seasons.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's Skye.
Other hand, y'all look so good. Please. Yes.
I
Yes.
see you out.
Ladies, have you ever been with a man like forever? Love him, give him everything, make sure that he
Drop it like a hot.
Always.
and he still can't get his act right. Oh my God, you preaching to the choir. I got a little something for you. I decided to pick up my things and love you the same. See, I was tired of giving you my all and watching me fall. Now I'm inspired to move out of the way. Things will never be the same when you got in my face. I see you. Always thought about change, but now it's too late. You never could see past your and them jeans. Even when you with me, I became a routine of using and abusing my.
Yes.
Oh
Y'all
shoot.
hear it? Y'all
Yo,
hear
I forgot about all that.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes.
Wow.
So I need to bring Sparkle back because I should have showed each piece, and then I'm going to show something with all y'all up. And we have to bring up Shanice. Don't go nowhere this time, Shanice, because every time I look, like, I see her in the green room, then I don't see her in the green room, but now I see her in the green room. But I'm gonna bring back up Sparkle, so don't go nowhere, Skye. I'm gonna bring Sparkle back up, okay?
Blessings.
There's Sparkle. There's Sparkle. I got a little piece for you too from
Okay.
Twisted Seasons.
Let's see what we got here. Okay.
So you're about to watch a clip from Twisted Seasons. See you again. Yeah. She's so unfazed.
Yeah.
You may fall from the sky.
So
You may
like
fall from a tree. But the best way to fall, sweetheart, is to fall in love with me.
Turn the volume up a little bit.
What? Old head, go ahead with that corny ass line.
he said, go ahead with that corny behind line.
Shout out to Storm. I mean, I seen that part, but it was like when I was in it, I couldn't see why he was doing it. So to just focus down like on his stomach and stuff.
He's like so unfazed,
You're
like
just rolling it all around, and you just got your drink like.
Oh God! What
I'm
is he
just
talking
waiting for my
about?
girlfriends to come back, and he is like, whatever.
Why is he bothering me? Like, come
So I
on.
meant to do that when you first came up. So I apologize. So
No
I'm gonna put you back in the green room because we
Okay.
gotta bring us Shanice. We gotta bring Shanice. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's put you back in the green room and best bring. Hey, Shanice.
hey, Shanice.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Awesome. So Lynette's going to introduce you.
So Shanice Brooks is an actress who began acting in Philly talent shows and school plays. Her interest in acting intensified after she took on an improv course in a film class at Penn State University. Shanice went on to study at Playhouse West Philly with celebrity acting coach Tracy Moore. Shanice has acted in several stage plays as well as film. Most recently, she did a stage play called Conversations for Sisters Only, which I saw, and it was a phenomenal play. Shout out to my friend Ebony. She was in that as well. Acting is her passion, and she is hopeful that God will give her more open doors for her to share her acting gift throughout the world. Shanice is a true talent, y'all. And I am confident that you will someday see her on the big screen. I also saw her in The Last Shot, which was I did
too. I watched it the other
different type
day.
of role, but you did a phenomenal job. Shout out to Arlen Entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
So welcome, Shanice. Welcome.
Welcome.
Shanice. Welcome. I see her sometimes at auditions. Sometimes we're at the same audition circle, but it's good to see you again.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about your role in Twisted Seasons and what you did. She was phenomenal.
So I play April, one of September's best friends, and I am the more level-headed one and kind of quiet, but I speak up when I'm supposed to, when the right time.
Right.
So, and then I got pregnant. Yeah, I got pregnant.
What happened was
Yes. Forgot about that part. I did enjoy that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That brought out her emotional side. That's when she was emotional. So yeah, that one part out of many parts, but that one part touched me. I can't talk about it too much about what happened, but there was a scene in Twisted Seasons where Shanice kind of talked a little bit about why she was kind of the way she was, why her character was the way it was. So it was very emotional. So, do you have a clip for us, Franchella, or do you want us to?
I do. You want to see the clip first, or okay, we can do that.
You want to tell it? It's up to you. You want to tell us a little bit about what you've done since then, and then we'll show the clip.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. So I done more classes, acting classes, because you always got to sharpen your tool. I've done more plays, some short films, and now I'm working on doing my first directing play. It's a short film. I will be directing.
Yeah.
It's called What Is Wrong With Me? So I'll doing that. That should be coming this May. Yes.
Wow.
May. And like you said, I just did Conversations with Sisters Only. I just started in that. And there's more things to come with that coming that I can't really talk about. It's not fully on the reps, but words to come. Shout out to Frankie Garcelle.
Yeah.
Also doing workshops with code reads, also with more classes, of course, and trying to do more film and some commercials.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you can never not have enough work in this industry, and all you ladies, you're working on from web series to films to plays. I mean, so you're in every genre, and you're like sharpening. You're taking classes, like, so. Listen, I know I'm going to see all of y'all on the big screen somewhere someday. If it's not the Twisted Seasons one, when we get this together, okay? Because it's still being worked on. So if it's not that, it's going to be on something. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Kudos to you for your first directing gig. I love it. Congratulations.
Big piece. So congratulations. Yep.
Yes. Awesome. So let's see. You want the clip or?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Of course, I could keep talking if you need me to. Okay. We're about to watch the clip from Twisted.
What you doing? Why you look like you clogged up my toilet? It's a shame. I mean,
Go
I'll see
ahead,
y'all
yeah.
later. I'm finally gonna be on time for date night. I'm pregnant. What? April, how did this happen? Well, we know how it happened. We just didn't know what was happening, who was happening, when. We know that. You know what I mean. Not how did it happen. Like, you didn't even tell us you was dating. Who's the father? I'm not dating, and there is no father. I just... You just what? You don't know who you gave the cookies up to? Because Stevie Wonder knows she ain't no Virgin Mary. Oh, God. Okay, that's bottom line. Come on, June, stop. You sitting here making jokes, and it's obvious she's scared. It's artificial insemination, and I'm not scared.
Yes.
I think this was the emotional part that I was talking about. Yeah.
Right, right. I didn't show all of it, but yes, that's the
That,
emotional part that you were talking about.
that
Yes.
was
Ooh,
that was
April.
awesome.
That everybody. Once again, I want to thank you, Shanice, as well, because everybody brought their A game when it came to their
Yeah.
character,
Yeah.
and everybody tapped into their character and brought it to life. And I couldn't thank everybody enough. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't be any Twisted Seasons. So I truly, truly appreciate it. It's three girlfriends who all had daddy issues. September,
Right.
who had abandonment issues. You know, June, who you saw a little bit of her on that clip. She couldn't make it this evening, but her father always cheated, and so it's like we always, we always say daddy's little girl or daddy's girl, but we don't understand that, how our fathers, we think only fathers can affect our sons, but no, that's not
It can
true.
affect the daughters.
Your father can affect how a woman moves as well. They can affect their
Yep.
daughters as well. So this play
Absolutely.
displays how the situations in their father's life and the growing up with their father, how it affected their lives and their decisions. So
Mm-hmm.
it was
Definitely.
really, really, really interesting, and especially it's called Twisted Seasons for a reason, because it's a twisted part
Yeah. Yeah.
that
A
was
lot of
shocking,
twists.
Yes.
that be like mouth dropping, and so
Right.
yeah, that's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all
I
I'm
mean,
gonna say.
I would love to see this get to a theater. I would love to see it on the big screen.
Yeah.
I mean, it to me, it is that worthy. It's something that people
Mhm.
should see. And
Same. Yeah.
we shouldn't shelf it because it was really good. And like you said, Franchella, the actresses did phenomenal job bringing it to life. There was a sold out play, and
Right.
everybody loved it. And like I said, for this to be your first written one, it was very well done, Franchella. Like
Thank you.
it was very well done.
I appreciate. Right before COVID, I had some connections. It was a sit down with Netflix. When COVID hit, everything went by the wayside, and
Right.
I kind of like sat back, and honestly, I'm blaming it all on myself, because I kind of took a back seat. It was very disappointing, and I did nothing, even though that was really the time for me to push, because everybody was home, like
Right,
everybody,
right.
like that was the time, and I didn't. I sat back, but I have now, and my goal is 2022 is my year. So that's what
Wonderful.
I put down. Every little thing that I do, I write. I'm like, goal, Twisted Seasons 2022. So, like I said, look out. Let's see what God brings. It's all in due time as well. I'm going to push.
Exactly.
I'm going to push in 20. What I'm saying is, I'm going to push in 2022. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I'm going to push in 2022
Good. Good.
prayerfully. Something
Good.
positive will come out of it. But once again, I told y'all my family, y'all are it. And even though I want some of the A-listers like to bring it to life, y'all
Mhm.
somewhere along the line are going to be a part of this project as too, because if it wasn't for y'all bringing it to life on live stage, it wouldn't be where it is today. So thank you again.
So how can people follow you, Shanice, and find out what you're doing?
Well, I keep everything simple so you can follow me. Everything is Shanice Brooks. Facebook is Shanice Brooks. Instagram is _ Shanice Brooks.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to bring up all the ladies. Bring all the Twisted Season ladies. Hi.
Hey, hey,
April and September. Skye, the waitress. Yeah, but wait a second. I didn't
reunion.
Yes. Let's take these down. I don't know why I'm more because I know I can't see. So I wanted all y'all to be here when I introduce Lynette, because Lynette, our co-host, she was also a part of Twisted Season. She was the mother, and I want to read her bio. So Lynette Clement is a Philadelphia native, born and raised in North Philadelphia. Lynette is published author of 2 books, Ardent Grandeur and Cheaters Never Win, How to Stop Cheating in Any Relationship or Never Start, available in Barnes & Noble, Lulu, and Amazon. A publisher, financial planner, entrepreneur, and program coordinator. She is also a part-time volunteer co-host on the Real Recognized Real Talk radio show and has also engaged in acting on stage in web series, TV, as well as film, and won 2 acting awards, Best Supporting Actress in the Triumph at Arts Awards. Lynette is creative director of a free online magazine, Love Exquisite Magazine. Each month, the magazine highlights the positive things that people are doing that we don't get to see or hear about in the mainstream media. The magazine is under the umbrella of Love Exquisite brand. Lynette is passionate about helping others feel, be, and look their best, which is what sparked the launch of the Love Exquisite cosmetic beauty product line, which I have my lipstick right here. Okay. Love Exquisite.
Thank you.
She is most passionate about the latest venture, the Love Exquisite Arts and Recreation Nonprofit Center, which is a 501c3 nonprofit private foundation with the mission of helping low-income youth and adults in underserved communities gain access to educational opportunities, activities, workshops, in an effort to reduce senseless gun violence in Philadelphia. The next favorite motto is, ordinary people can do extraordinary things if provided opportunity, and she is living proof of that fact. She earned a bachelor's of arts in psychology and a master of arts in education. She is enjoying spending time with family, music, watching boxing, singing karaoke, writing, teaching, and helping others. You can support her nonprofit Learn Center Foundation by making a tax deductible donation on learnnpc.org. That's learnnpc.org. So welcome, Lynette, to your own show. Welcome.
Thank you. Let's show the video now. You got video?
So you tell us how it felt being Sparkle's mom. That connection that y'all had, and you know what you did to her.
I know. I can't tell. I know. It was out of my character, but as an actress, you get into character to make sure that you can portray the role the way that it's supposed to be portrayed. So my experience working with Sparkle and the rest of the cast was amazing. We had a good time laughing and, just camaraderie with each other, just communing and praying. We always started out with prayer. So that was important. It kept us working together as a team, and it just was a phenomenal story. And it's something I would never do in real life, but it was a story that needed to be told, and some healing took place. So it was just awesome. It was just awesome. But at first, I had to keep it real. At first, when Franchella was like, "I want you to play the mother," I'm like, "Mother, why y'all always play the cast?"
Listen, soul, okay?
But I am a old soul. I do have an old spirit. I can't.
Yes, she
That is
does.
true.
And so,
like I said, I dive right in the character, so you no longer see me. Well, that's my goal anyway. You might see me, but to me, you no longer. I don't want you to see me anymore. I want you to see the character. So that's what I do.
Right.
You did an amazing job.
Oh,
Amazing.
thank you.
Yes,
So
everyone
did
did
all
amazing
of you.
job. So please, guys, make sure you follow these ladies. They're doing some phenomenal things, from film and acting, but also Sparkle with her new
CBD cannabis.
Can I say a shout out real quick? I'm
Yes.
so sorry. I was remiss, but I want to shout out MP3, Rashira, and Mark. I actually just wrapped up their independent movie called The Therapist. I'm a private investigator with a gun, so y'all got to check it out. It's good. Yeah, so I'm glad that that's at the end, because then now we can close it up in regards to the information to share. So yes, The Therapist, MP3, Mark and Rashira, a duo Black independent couple that's just doing beautiful things in Philly as well.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
And so let me ask you this though, Sparkle, because when I approached you about doing Twisted Season, did that kind of open up the door for you to continue to do acting? Because
I was actually I didn't give it to the bio, but I did a lot of acting prior. I was in Colored Girls. That was Lee Harris. I actually did Dispatchers of Elsewhere. We did Hustle Together, me and Skye.
Oh my God.
Mayor of Easttown. So there's a lot that I've done. Sometimes I just don't mention certain things that I do. But yeah, it was definitely an amazing opportunity as well. So yeah, it definitely allowed me to get more into my theater as well. But I've been acting probably since I was 2, because I put that bow around and say, "Hey, big boy, why don't you come and see us?" So my whole family knows. Before I was potty trained, it was just the drama.
Wow. I forgot he was in shout out to Mr. Lee Harris. Yeah. We worked together on that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So let me see if I can share. If it doesn't shut me down.
Hope it's a good
one. Let's see.
So you're about to watch a clip from Twisted Season.
Yes.
Look at those lips.
I mean, you gotta watch a plate. I gotta set her lips like that.
Y'all like that beat?
Yeah,
I do.
It's fine.
There were.
There we go. This is Lynette, and the first act of Lynette and
Skye. I'm sorry. Not Skye. Sparkle.
Mom, I hope you enjoying your birthday. I worked so hard on this. Are you having a happy birthday?
Well, yes, I am, baby. That food was so good.
I worked hard on
it,
baby. I want to watch some television.
And I love this because I could not get the TV to start working, and you played that to the T. So that was
button ain't working. Hold on.
Go ahead, Sparkle.
Damn.
Like the batteries, she's trying to get the batteries
out. She like, you ain't gonna embarrass me.
I don't know what to do now.
The TV broke, babe?
No, it's just I don't feel like messing with it. What's up with my daggone remote control? I don't know. It's not working. But did you enjoy it today, Mom? I did so much to try to prepare for this day.
I sure did, baby.
I hope
Thank
so.
you.
You're
so
welcome,
much.
Mom.
I appreciate you. I love you too, baby.
All right.
So maybe you should try another channel.
All right, I will.
There we go.
Now there it is.
It was Netflix.
Don't you call in?
September, why don't you find a station and stick to it, girl? Why you keep changing the damn channel? What's wrong with you? Make me
They
want to
always
drink.
have me fussing at somebody.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is my show right here. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, tell her, Maury. Oh, I can't stand trifling people. That woman knows she ain't right. That kid ain't even gonna know who her daddy is.
Hello. You know I'm right here.
Mommy, you know I only watch these paternity shows when you are here, hoping that one of these cases touch your soul, and then you can finally tell me who my father is.
For real, September?
Or I see a guy from the show that look like me and call in and ask Maury, is he my daddy too?
You know what? I am not going to do this with you today.
It's the writer.
I am not going to do this with you today. Okay,
Marco's like, listen, I gotta watch Maury to see if that's my daddy or not. Okay?
Exactly. Is that my daddy too? It was awesome. It was an awesome experience, and thank you, Franchella, for entrusting us with your baby.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you. You all guys did a wonderful job. Do you want to say anything before we end our show? We perfectly end our show on time. You guys were awesome.
Yes, thank you. Thank all of you, and much success to you in the future, in the present and in the future. Much success.
Absolutely. And we're always, this doors of Real Recognized Real Talk Radio is always open, so you can get your message out, anything that you're doing. Like Skye already said, I've been on here, a few times, but it's always something new. It's always continuous success, and that's what we love. We want to share your success with the world, and just don't forget us when you guys make it, big into the big screen and all that good stuff. Yep. Don't forget it. Including you, Lynette. You can't quit Real Recognized Real Talk Radio Show. Okay.
I just want to say it's so much talent in Philadelphia. Like, it's ridiculous. Always has been. And I just thank you guys just for keeping it in Philly. Like, we could do it and go so many other places, and we choose to be here. So
Absolutely.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Stay
safe.
Thank you. And well.
And Happy New Year, and hope to see you guys soon for another ladies' night out. And Shanice, you got to join us because we had.
I was about to say I have to be there.
Yes.
And shout out to everybody from Twisted Seasons. Those who couldn't make it on. Shout out to all of the cast.
All of the cast, everybody was phenomenal. Thank you so much, guys, and have a blessed evening.
All right, bye, you guys.
Love y'all. Bye.